Let's recap yung resulta ng first day ng PBA 49 season Philippine Cup quarterfinals ngayong June 18, 2025, a Wednesday, at in the second game of our doubleheader, nanalo ang TNT kontra Magnolia sa score na 89 to 88, at dahil dyan, buhay pa ang bid ng TNT na makakuha ng Grand Slam dahil kung matatandaan nyo, nasa twice to win disadvantage ang TNT dito after finishing sixth in the elimination round facing the third seed Magnolia Hotshots. Pero dahil sa panalong yan ay magkakaroon pa ng isang knockout game sa Sabado, no? Para sa slot sa semifinals ng Philippine Cup, at nanguna sa panalo ng TNT si RR Pugoy with 30 points, 13 of 23 from the field, 3 of 11 from threes, and 10 of 12 from twos. Bakit nga ba ito relevant? Well, in their previous game, Ogoy had 6 of 10 from the field, finishing with 18 points, but it was still not enough. But itong 23 attempts ni RR Pogoy in this game against Magnolia sa quarterfinals, this is his most number of attempts this conference. So that proves na talagang he was determined to be aggressive in this game. He was attacking the paint, and he was also willing to take the big shots, especially from the outside kung saan yun ang isa sa kanyang mga strengths. So yun nga, RR Pugoy delivered when it mattered most. At he even had 22 points in the second half, 12 in the fourth quarter. So ganun kainit din yung shooting ni RR Pugoy dito sa larong ito. And then TNT welcome back Brandon Ganuelas Rosser in this game. Nung previous matchup nila against Magnolia at the end of the elimination round, he didn't play dahil suspended siya. No? He was serving a one-game suspension dun sa kanyang ejection in their game against Barangay Ginebra. But aminado si TNT coach Chot Reyes na na-miss nila si Brandon Ganuelas Rosser dun sa kanilang elimination round game against Magnolia. And he showed his worth. He had 10.6 rebounds and 3 assists. And dun sa 10 points niya, isa dun ay isang 3-point shot na nagpalayo sa TNT during the final stretch of the ball game. So actually si Brandon Ganuelas Rosser was struggling, no, in terms of keeping himself in the game. He was in foul trouble for the most part. Five fouls at the end of this ball game. But nakuha niya yung kanyang composure, no? Eventually, in the final minutes, nandun pa rin siya sa court, and he made that huge three from the left corner at to deliver one of the important baskets para sa TNT sa larong ito. And another asset or another effort na talagang ginawa ni BGR sa game na to is he was one of the defenders, no, against Xavier Lucero. And for this game, Xavier Lucero had 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 of 8 shooting from the field. Kung titingnan nyo, decent numbers yan. But actually, itong 5 of 8 shooting ni Xavier Lucero, this was his lowest output, no, in terms of attempts, no, yung 8. This is his lowest this conference. So, based from the numbers, makikita natin na hindi masyadong nakakuha ng looks itong si Xavier Lucero. Despite a good percentage, hindi ganito karami talaga yung usual volume of attempts na usually na tinitake ni Xavier Lucero this conference. So TNT doing a good job of in a way making Xavier Lucero earn his points. And in fact, during the final play of the game, Magnolia turned to Xavier Lucero, but hindi na nakatira itong si Xavier Lucero dahil nga dun sa depensa ng TNT in the final seconds, no? So again, keep in mind as well, no, na itong TNT won this game after trailing by as many as 13 points. So Magnolia was unable to close out this ball game, and TNT showing composure and yun nga yung kanilang desire to extend this Grand Slam bid nila, no? Nabanggit naman ni Coach Chot Reyes during the post-game press conference na hindi naman nila iniisip yung Grand Slam. But at the same time, ay kinausap din niya yung kanyang mga players kung gusto ba nilang ma-extend pa yung kanilang season. And based dun sa performance nila tonight, ay gusto pa ng mga TNT, tropang Giga or tropang 5G na makalaro pa dito sa Philippine Cup and keep their Grand Slam bid alive, no? And again, the knockout game will be on Saturday at the Ninoy Aquino Stadium. So yun, hindi lang TNT ang nag-extend, no, ng kanilang quarterfinal series, pati Rain or Shine. In the first game, they won over NLEX sa score na 92-89. And big game for Jonard Clarito. Huge numbers for him, 20 points and 21 rebounds, no? Jonard Clarito will go down as the first player in Rain or Shine history na makatala ng 2020. No, first local player, idagdag pala natin yun, no? First local player ng Rain or Shine to tally these kinds of numbers, no, in 2020. Talagang when it comes to having that desire to win, ay talagang pinakita yun ni Jordan Clarito claiming those rebounds and follow-ups, no. Some of those follow-ups came dun sa final minutes of the fourth quarter kung saan dun na lumayo itong rain or shine. And after the game, ang pagkakadescribe nga ni Coach Yeng Giao dun sa effort ni Jonard Clarito ay buwis buhay, no? Buwis buhay yung effort na ginawa ni Jonard Clarito. Actually, hindi lang naman si Jonard Clarito yung kanyang tinutukoy na naglaro ng buwis buhay. Actually, the entire team, ang sabi ni Coach Yeng, the entire team showed a lot of sheer determination para ma-extend pa yung kanilang conference dito sa Philippine Cup. And then Adrian Nocum also had a good game, 20 points and 5 rebounds. He also scored a tip in dun sa final moments na I believe nagpalayo sa Rain or Shine to I believe 5 points, no. Um Eventually ay yung gap na yun was enough to take the victory against the NLEX Road Warriors. Well, for the NLEX side, Cyrus Torres, no, had 20 points, 14 in the third, but he had zero in the fourth. No, hindi natin nalagay yung fourth, but zero in the fourth yan, no. Cyrus Torres looked on pace, no, of repeating yung kanyang ginawa against Rain or Shine do sa elimination round game where he only missed one shot. I believe he was 11 of 12, no, from the field if hindi ako nagkakamali. He was on pace to do that again dahil no third quarter talagang doon na doon siya pumutok. And in the third quarter, as we check yung statistics, no, NLEX outscored Rain or Shine 36-22 sa third quarter. Cyrus Torres, yun nga, had 14 points, but Rain or Shine did a good job of defending him in the fourth. Zero ang na-score ni Cyrus Torres pagdating ng fourth quarter. And then, NLEX had got 15 points from Robert Bolick, no? But kung titingnan nyo yung 3-point shooting, 0 for 8 from threes, uh, kailangan pa rin ng NLEX yung kanilang, kailangan nila pa rin si Robert Bolick na makagawa ng mga 3-point shots. So, it's not just Cyrus Torres na kailangan gumawa sa outside shooting, pati si Robert Bolick who only had, yun nga, he struggled sa kanyang shooting. Actually, 5 of 20 siya from the field and 0 of 8 from threes. So, isa yun sa mga naging keys din sa ball game na to, yung pagdepensa ng Rain or Shine kay Robert Bolick. They were able to stop him from exploding and making his 3-point shots sa game na ito. And again, the knockout game will be on Saturday at the Ninoy Aquino Stadium. So yan po, no? Yan po yung recap of our games nitong Wednesday, June 18, 2025. Parehong kupunan ang nag-force ng knockout game para sa slots sa semifinals ng PBA 49 season Philippine Cup. So yan po ang ating quick recap ng mga games. I'm Ruben Terrado. Please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel.